What's up, guys? Tooth Cards 42. I'm here with my first video of 2020. It is the day after release day for 2019 Contenders football, which is the first product of 2020. I'm a day late on it because I was at work yesterday, so obviously I didn't have a chance to go out, get a box, and do a video for you guys, but I'm here today to do it, alright? Hopefully you guys all had a great holiday. Good New Year, all that good stuff. Hopefully 2020 is going good for you so far. I've got a lot of goals for the channel this year, so I'm excited to post up my first video of the year. And Contenders is a product that it really depends on the year for me on if I've enjoyed it or not, because I'll talk about it when we get into it, but it's kind of very hit and miss for me. 6 cards per pack, 18 packs per box. You are looking for 5 autos with 1 being on card. Now, I have watched 2 videos. I believe it was Thrice Aroni and 5-0 Cheddar. No, it was Dave's cards. They were both missing an auto, which is weird, and hopefully Panini takes care of them, and hopefully we don't have that problem. But I hope the audio is good for you guys. If you're new to the channel, I'm really working on making my videos better this year. I don't want to say I'm a perfectionist, but sometimes I go back, I watch my videos, and I'm just very disappointed with the way they turn out, So hopefully in 2020, I can do a better job of that. So I'm sure you've seen it, but if you haven't, I'm going to break it down for you. Anyway, there's the inside of the box with all your big quarterbacks, your 2 big receivers, and your running back in there. Nice and stacked in here, all neat. Hoping for something crazy. Put the box right there. Nothing ever wants to cooperate. You notice that? It's crazy. Alright, let's get into pack number 1. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shuffle the packs. Because I've seen everybody pull their autos in the same exact spot. So I'm just going to mix them up. Yeah, I'll throw you guys off on it. Some on the right. Some on the left, and let's get into it. Pack number 1 of 2020. I'm excited, guys. All right, starting it off with Baker Mayfield of my Cleveland Browns, and I'm sure that you've seen the base card, but I'm going to go over it real quick. It's very plain. It's the ticket style that Contenders does. I don't, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't, because I do like the plainness because it's so clean. But the one year that they had the field in the background, kind of like it is on the back, I kind of liked that a little bit better than just the straight white on the background. So, I don't know, probably not my favorite year of Contenders, but, it's not bad. Cam Newton, Darius Leonard, Patrick Willis, Legendary Contenders. Now, I do like these. I think these inserts look good. Julian Edelman, Duke Johnson. So, this box was expensive. I don't really remember Contenders being the most expensive thing ever, but my gosh, this was how much? $225, I think, a box, which is crazy. Crazy. Josh Allen, Josh Norman, and our first auto is going to be Zach Allen for the Cardinals. Let's see. I got sleeves around here somewhere. Sorry, guys. My station is so, unorganized right now, and it's really driving me nuts, but I'm going to work on organizing it a little bit after this video. Let's leave that up. I'm going to start putting the big hits in the background this year. Of course, it doesn't want to cooperate. Why would it? Definitely not slowing down the video or anything. Drew Brees winning ticket. That's another insert that I think looks really nice. I like the design on the inserts. Tom Brady and Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones was a stud this year. I think he's definitely being slept on. He wasn't all-pro. He didn't make the Pro Bowl. That's crazy. What did he have? 16, 17 touchdowns? Every Packers game that I watched this year, the guy was tearing it up. Myles Garrett, Derek Carr. We do have another hit here. Dexter Williams for the Packers out of Notre Dame. I don't think he played this year. One thing I do like about Contenders is they've got a lot more players actually in their uniform than some of the other products that I've opened on the channel. I'm not a huge fan of the combine pictures. I think they're just kind of lazy. There we go. Rookie of the Year contenders, Terry McLaurin. He had an amazing year. Surprised some people, but I don't think he really surprised Ohio State fans. We knew that guy was going to be a monster. He tore it up at Ohio State. So, speaking of Ohio State, we had a pretty disappointing bowl season this year. Did not go the way we wanted it to, but I think we're loaded up for next year and we're ready to go. So, Zay Jones. Now, see, Zay Jones, I know he's on the Raiders. Winning ticket, Aaron Rodgers, Bobby Wagner, and Keenan Allen. Next pack here, we should still have 3 autos. Zeke, Carson Wentz. Oh, there you go. He ended up being all right. David Blau out of Purdue. I know he started out on the Browns, got traded to the Lions, ended up filling in for a little bit while Stafford was hurt. So, that's not terrible. Now, here's an insert that I am not a big fan of. I think this is too plain. I mean, it's perfect for if you want to do, if you're going to get a dual signature, which I have not seen anybody get yet. But I don't like this. I mean, they just left way too much open space, and it's definitely not my favorite. Patrick Mahomes, Jared Goff. On to the next pack. I'm trying not to complain, but I'm trying to give you guys an honest review for me. So, Julio Jones, Tyrell Williams, Pat Tillman. Rookie of the Year contenders, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. I don't think so, but hey. Chandler Jones and Evan Ingram. Some of the MVP contenders and the Rookie of the Year contenders crack me up because those people are nowhere near that. And I know these cards are getting made long before the season. So, DeAndre Hopkins, Alshon Jeffrey, Mark Ingram. Ravens have been on a tear this year. There's none of all those cards. Gardner Minshew and Trace McSorley. Oh, that's not bad. At least it's got Minshew on there. James Conner and Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas had a freak season this year. My gosh. I mean, broke the receptions record, led the league in receptions by 30 catches, over 30 catches, led the league in receiving yards. People are still talking bad about him. Man, I think he's really good. Kenny Golladay, Marlon Mack, Dante Pettis, MVP contenders, Khalil Mack, Leonard Fournette, and Larry Fitzgerald. It's another product, kind of like Dawn or Us, where you've got a ton of packs with a few cards in them. I'd almost rather do a 6 packs with 18 cards than do 18 packs with 6 cards. Lamar Jackson, Matthew Stafford. Ooh, redemption. We'll just save it to the end of this pack. MVP contenders, Baker Mayfield. No, that dude regressed real bad this year. Dak, Sam Darnold, and DK Metcalf. Rookie playoff ticket. What playoff tickets are numbered to 99, I believe, so that's not bad. Add it to the pile of redemptions I've got that I need to put in, but I've been crazy busy at work with the holidays. So, all right, guys, one more auto. So far, nothing crazy. Delaney Walker, Calvin Ridley, Garyon Conley, Terrell Davis, legendary contenders, Mitch Trubisky, and Tyler Lockett. Garyon Conley's another guy. He's not on the Raiders anymore. He got traded to the Texans. So, like I said, they're making these cards long before the trade deadline ends. But I would like to see him try to at least put the Texans logo on there. Speaking of the back of the card, I like the stats on there. There's no stats on these ones. Kirk Cousins, Big Ben, Drew Brees, Rookie of the Year contender David Montgomery. That guy, he's a good player, and he's going to keep getting better. Kenyon Drake, Adam Thielen. I already think he's kind of pushed Tariq Cohen out of the backfield, made him more of just a receiving option, and David Montgomery looked pretty good most of the year. And Singletary, too. I think Singletary and Montgomery are going to end up both being very good, along with Josh Jacobs. And this was a pretty good running back draft. Cortland Sutton, John Brown, Jordan Reed. Ooh, there we go. I'm not a Steelers fan, but I always liked Jack Lambert as a kid. Like, if you go watch his highlights, the guy was an absolute freak, man. He protected the middle of the field like crazy. Was super intimidating. Played the position really well. Great run stopper. Held that steel curtain together pretty good with him, Mean Joe Green, and Jack Ham. Odell Beckham, Luke Kuechly, Melvin Gordon. Rookie of the Year contenders, Miles Sanders. There's another running back who played really well this year, and I don't know. Hopefully he can stay healthy because I'm not necessarily an Eagles fan, but he was a fun player to watch. Really did it all in the receiving game and the running game. And I think the Eagles got themselves a good little running back there. Fletcher Cox, Earl Thomas. Whoa. Tim Brown, legendary. Oh, it's just a numbered card. Out of 25. Kind of pretty plain, but thought this one was going to be an auto. That would have been cool. I'm not a huge fan of the parallels in this stuff. It's just the silver's cool. The cracked ice is always really cool. But some of this stuff's just kind of boring to me. But, that's what Contenders is. It's a very plain product. It's not Prism. It's not Select. So you can't really complain too much. Reggie White, Adrian Peterson, Matt Ryan. Oh, there we go. Drew Lock, Rookie of the Year contenders. He came on at the end of the year and played really well for the Broncos. Kind of better than I think most people expected him to be. I know before the draft he was getting some first-round hype, and there for a long time prior to his senior season was talked about as being the first quarterback taken. But I think people were sleeping on him, so it was good to see him play well. MVP contenders, Matthew Stafford, Rodgers, and Andy Dalton. I think Andy Dalton's done with the Bengals. Oh, well, they're going to take Joe Burrows. My gosh, Joe Burrows is a freak. I was watching him play Oklahoma. He was absolutely shredding them. That guy's exploded. I've always been a big Joe Burrows fan, even after he transferred. Always liked him. He's an Ohio kid, so hopefully he can do great for Cincinnati, even though I'm not a fan. Benny Snell and Tony Pollard, round numbers, round 4. Jameis Winston. You want to talk about a crazy season. Jameis Winston throws for over 5,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 30 picks. Like, so up and down and all over the place. It's crazy. But here we go, guys. Last pack. Hopefully there's an auto in here. So, we might get shorted. I hope not. Jimmy G, Joe Flacco. Nice. It's really like a nobody, but at least we got our 5th auto. Isaiah Buggs for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not a guy I'm familiar with, but out of the University of Alabama. So, we will take it. MVP contenders, Jimmy G, Mariota, and Eli Manning. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for our first product of 2019. For the price, that was pretty rough, but again, this is one of those products that's super boom or bust. You're either going to hit something huge and crazy, or you're not going to get anything at all, and you're going to waste your money. But while I'm sitting here, at the end of my last video of last year, I did do a giveaway. I had one person answer, so, oh man, I'm going to blow it because all of a sudden I forgot their name. I want to say it's R&B Sports Cards. So you guys are the winners of the giveaway. If you watch this video, hit me up on Instagram, same name as I am here on YouTube. Let me know, and I will get all these autos sent out to you. Sorry about that. Slipped out of my hand. But thank you guys for watching. Big things to come in 2020. I really hope to grow the channel and make it a lot better than it was last year. So stay tuned for that. I've got a lot of product reviews I want to do. So I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're not already, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I do try to respond to all my comments. So thank you guys again for watching, and we will see you in the next video.